Utopia Project.
So, what have we been up to this week, boys?
Not much working, selling suits, not a lot of slap ball, drinking, and some alcoholic beverages all in one.
Yeah, I think, was it last week you were saying that you got a drink problem?
Yeah, I feel
and
like,
you're going to
yeah.
stop doing that.
Yeah.
A week has passed.
Yeah.
And Shelby's like, I've been drinking.
I feel like fucking shit. It's great.
Yeah.
Speaking of drink problems, I threw one of my, because as Dad put it, I tend to have the longest birthday ever.
Yeah, every year.
It's at least a week.
I get well
usually.
mad about it as well. That's the one thing you have
enjoy
over
it.
me of being my brother.
I have a summer birthday.
Yeah.
Everyone loves it.
My birthday is literally the month after Christmas and before payday. So I'm like, oh, it's my birthday, you want to do something? And it was like, no, not really.
Yeah.
And we don't like it.
And you're fucking gross,
Yeah,
mate.
you're fucking Lloyd Gross, mate.
But yeah, so I had obviously I went to Scotland last week. Obviously I
Yeah.
kind of jumped on the exclusive. My
Yeah.
brain shut
If you
down.
want to find out about that trip, go over to the exclusive.
Yeah, which I would like to apologise for, because I started that. I got back and you guys was like, just on the episode, like, we're going to do the exclusive, do you want to jump on? And I was like, yeah, sound like, yeah, do it. I've been back like an hour, and I was like, at the time, I was like, still riding on the, yeah, I'm home, like, let's do it. And then about 10 minutes into that, my fucking brain just went, nah.
I mean, I don't know whether it was because you wasn't here, but me and Sharpie had a fire episode last
Yeah.
week. I
That
hope
was
that
good, wasn't
people
it?
have seen that and gone, that's good.
Yeah.
And I hope that when they come and see this episode, if they're new people, they don't go, what's that bloke doing here? He's boring.
Who the fuck's that boring cunt?
He's just
But anyway,
the guest, isn't he? Come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah. So after last week's record, which went out now.
So what are you apologising
week.
for? Just being a grump?
No. Well, I apologise just for being grumpy.
I thought it was quite funny.
I was very tired.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, so I had a party. I was gathering at home because I was away for the week. So I thought, I'll invite a load of my mates around, a load of the family. We can have a few drinks, chill out, have a party, whatever. So one bloke came. He turned up at 1 o'clock. He was absolutely fucking wrecked by 2.
No, hold on a minute. No, I turned up at 9.
No.
Oh, okay.
Not you.
I wasn't the prick for once.
He was absolutely fucking wrecked by 9, and he was shouting. Okay, go! At Alexa, trying to get it to play Metallica, and then saying all the wrong things, and then go, no, fucking listen to me. Fucking listen to me. I don't fucking do it.
In
Full of
fairness,
cock shit.
later on that night, I was trying to use your Alexa, and that little bitch was just not having any of it.
Unless
I was
it's
going,
me.
I was
I
going,
noticed that.
Alexa, and she was like, yeah, and I'm like, play it, and she was like, no, bye.
Like many things in my house, I'm the favourite.
Yes.
I've noticed that time as well, but it was like you say what song you want and it goes, that's a good song, don't want that though, put this one on instead.
Yeah.
You know?
You're like, play Feeling My Good by Maga
Feeling my
Gets
good
that one all the time, doesn't it?
like a boobins.
and she goes, good for you. I'm putting this on.
But yeah, so he was wrecked by 2.
I like that for you.
And then I said, everyone was like, fucking he's going a bit hard, isn't he? And I was like, yeah, like, it goes one of 2 ways. Either he will keep this up till about 4 in the morning, or he'll be dead by 11.
No, it goes one of 2 ways.
But there's no
He
in
either
between
gets
with him.
absolutely fucking paralytic drunk,
Yeah.
or he doesn't come.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, I feel
Yeah.
like he only goes one way. I think because he's a big guy, he thinks he can drink a lot, but he is a delicate flower.
Yeah.
Because, he come up to me and he was like, stroking your dog and that, and he's got greyhounds, hasn't he?
Yeah.
And he goes, oh, all right then, Sharpie, you've been a while, ain't it? Anyway, oh, me and Pyro, mate, we're connected. He knows I've got 2 greyhounds. Does he? Does he though?
I knew he was drunk when he
Yeah.
came up to me and went, "You're looking really well, mate. You're looking good." And
Yeah.
I was like, "You're drunk."
Because everyone knows.
Because I look like a blob.
Yeah. You look like literally a blobfish
Yeah.
that's been dragged
No,
out
I
to
look
sea
like- I look
and
like
beat
it-
with sticks.
I look like I'm made out of kinetic sand.
Yeah. And you've just been pulled out of the water
Yeah.
and you're melting.
No, not that. The kinetic sand. You must have seen that kinetic sand.
No?
It's like living sand, but it's not alive.
All right.
That doesn't make any
Real-
sense. I have
Wow.
to show you some. It's sick. You can like build stuff with it, and then it kind of just goes. It's like Play-Doh-y sand stuff.
Oh, that's weird.
Well, weird.
What's this?
You can like mould it into something. Like say if you made like a
Is this
castle.
like, this is going to be like the custard debacle all over
Yeah,
again?
but say if you made like a castle, like a sand castle out of it.
Yeah.
You'd pull the thing off and it'd be a castle, but then it'd kind of go.
What, only for like
It's like
2
alien
second
shit,
castle?
man. Honestly. Sick.
You just
mad,
squeeze
isn't
it.
it?
But you can like poke it and it just go.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't get it. What's kinetic about it?
Because
moving about.
kinetic means movement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it doesn't
It's sand
sound.
that moves.
Yeah, but surely
Kinetic sand.
It doesn't
It's just
stay.
kinetic Red Bull. Look, it's moved.
No, that's not this again.
No.
Anyway, Jack, how was your Saturday?
But yeah, so anyway, so he came round, he got wrecked, he was sleeping in the office, so that we have a little box room which is Amy's office. She's got a desk in there, she's got a Mac in there, everything. All the expensive stuff. all of her makeup.
The best thing about that is that your partner gets paid quite a fair amount of money to do her job. She has a little box room in your house.
Yeah.
We do this as a hobby.
Yeah.
And we have
the whole garage.
most of the house.
Yeah, she doesn't want to be in a dingy garage, though, does she?
No.
Don't want to be.
But yeah, so he was sleeping there, and he was like, I brought me airbed. I said, well, do you want to, when he arrived, I was like, do you want to pump it up now, or do you want to just sort it out later? He was like, no, just sort it out later. Sort it out later.
Oh,
that's the first mistake, because I know that. Like, if you're going somewhere to get pissed, set your bed out first.
Know your exits, know your bed.
Because then you can just, then you can just crash into it. But yeah, so, and then about, I don't know, 10:30, 11 o'clock, everyone was like partying away, and I was like, I haven't seen Damo in a while. Where's he gone? I looked in the living room, no Damo. Went upstairs, shouted, Damo? No Damo. Office door was shut. I was like, I know where Damo is. So I opened the door, I went, Damo? Freaked the door open, and there was him, fast asleep, arms folded, just flat on the floor, no bed, nothing, not even, no quilt, no pillow, fuck all.
I like the
just on the floor,
Like an orphan.
flat out, and I was like, oh, he's asleep, bless him.
Was he looking like he was ready to fight anybody in his dream?
Yeah, he's looking. He looks like
if you was coming for me in my dreamland,
if you imagine a doorman,
Bounce on the
still at the door, just rotate it 90 degrees.
That's all bounce asleep, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not coming in.
I opened the door, I was like, Damo? He's like, no, he's not down. Not coming in. Not tonight, mate. Not tonight, mate.
Not in my dreamland.
But yeah,
I like
so
the idea of him like using the uninflated airbed as a quilt.
as a quilt, yeah. But yeah, so I went to sleep, and I was like, yeah, fine, see you in the morning, night. And then woke up in the morning, no Damo. Get a doorbell, because we've got a fancy doorbell.
Because Jack's house is like Fort Knox. Nobody gets in or out
Without me
being
fucking
seen.
knowing about it.
People
I
get
know
in and
every-
take as much as they want, but you can see him leaving
Is
with
his
it.
camera in his living room that he just watches people sleep on the sofa with.
No, I don't just watch
Yeah, you
people.
do. You
I don't.
fucking creep, mate.
That sounds so
When I
gross.
stayed over, I unplugged it and I was like, you're not watching me sleep.
That's fine.
You can
I
come
don't just
down
watch
and do it in
people.
person.
I'm just
going to be creepy in person, not remotely.
I'm just checking. That's it. I'm just
Just
checking.
checking.
That's what they all say, isn't it? I'm just peeping Tom. I'm just checking Tom.
I'm just checking off. Let me check in. But yeah, I thought, no, Damo. So I thought I'd check the doorbell, see if he's come or gone. And the doorbell.
So I think that image of you just coming out and going, yep, doorbell's there.
Yeah. So I checked the doorbell. 6:15 in the morning. Motion. I was like, oh, what's that? It's Damo leaving. They're running out my front door.
It was a great video.
No shirt on.
If he could run, he would run.
Yeah. No shirt on, just a pair of shorts, just holding everything
Halfway
in
down
one
his,
arm. And he
arse
just
as well,
walked off
Bless
down.
him, he looked like a loose troll.
He looked-
didn't
he looked
He
shit.
looked like
Yeah.
Troll in the dungeon.
Troll in the road.
I don't know.
But yeah, so he ran off, and then, but to be fair, bless him, he messaged saying, "Ring me when you get up." And I was like, okay. I was like, oh, he's not in a good way. I rang him straight away. He's like, I've had an accident in the office. I was like, oh fuck's sake, what you done? And this is like in the morning, and I was like, what you done? He was like, I pissed everywhere.
I don't get
I was like, he goes, I'm really sorry, I'm fucking mortified. He was like, I'll bring my carpet washer back over. Bear in mind, he lives in Mansfield, so like he was willing to drive home, get his washer and bring it back when he's hungover as fuck. He's like, I will fix my mistake.
He should know. He should bring it all the time.
I would say that he's offered to. He wasn't going to.
Well,
I've done a lot of offering stuff.
No.
You know, he's like, are you sure? Are you sure? And you're like, no. And you're like, good.
good. Well, I think genuinely, I think he would have done.
Yeah.
Because he was very much like, he's like, oh fuck. I think it proper. He was like, oh bollocks, like this should not. I fucked up.
Knowing Damo should just keep it in his car at all times.
Yeah. What, the carpet washer?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so he offered to come back. I was like, no, don't worry about it. It's fine. And then I was like, I'll sort it. You get some rest. And he was like, yeah, cool. And then Amy come downstairs and she was was like, she'd obviously gone into the office to get her hair sorted and everything else. And she came downstairs.
You got ammonia.
She's like, why is the office wet? I was like, about that.
Go in the shower now.
Yeah. But yeah, so he pissed all over the office. Amy was fucking fuming, understandably, because that's where she got to work.
Yeah, but it's her fault for laying on the floor all the time in her office.
Yeah, exactly.
She got to stand there. Get her some wellies, job sorted.
Exactly. Get her a fucking some armband. She can get some armband. She can splash about in it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
he can play in the shallow end.
Yeah. So, but bearing in mind, he pissed all over the office. He then left the office after realising and waking up that he pissed all over the office, and went into the spare room first and just stood there like
a little piss on the floor in there.
Where the fuck's the toilet? I couldn't work out where it was. And then, bear in mind, there was someone sleeping in the spare room. And then he left the spare room, found the toilet, and then the person that was sleeping in the spare room went, none of that is going in the toilet.
How much wee has he got?
I reckon, honest to God, I reckon about 5 litres came out of him.
Fucking
He can't have pissed the whole fucking night.
No.
I don't get how you can just sleep and piss and think you're at a toilet.
It's mad.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he did that. So he pissed all over the bathroom, which we had to clean up. Luckily, everything's wiped clean in there. He pissed all over the office, and then he ran away at 6:15 in the morning.
Was that flannel covered in wee?
What flannel?
It was in the sink.
Did you wash yourself with a pissy flannel?
No, but I touched it and went, that's really wet. But it doesn't seem like water.
What did you do? Yeah, the standard, I've got a flannel.
Yeah. I can't.
Hand towel. Flannel.
I can't give you an answer to that. What time was it?
Yeah, in the morning.
In the morning, probably.
After he'd
pissed.
left.
His wee doesn't smell though.
Yeah.
Doesn't smell it.
Well, it does, because, so, long story short, 3 carpet washes by herself and a professional carpet wash later, the carpet is now okay. But yeah, so I messaged him. We tried it 3 times. Went and got a proper carpet washer. 3 times we went over it. Still fucking stunk. So
it will for a bit.
Bear in mind, it's been very hot in there.
Did it smell of wee?
It fucking stunk of piss, yeah.
Crystallised
It's an
piss,
offensive smell, innit?
Yeah,
It hits you. Like, I always wondered this.
What would you think what smells worse, shit or piss? Because I arguably think piss is worse.
I think piss is worse. It's a moment.
You just go, that's shit. That's not nice.
I think shit, because shit is personal to the person. Piss all just smells like piss, doesn't it?
I don't understand this. I think
I know. I weirdly know what you mean.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If anybody pisses somewhere,
that's Derek's shit. That is.
Yeah.
But you can't identify someone's piss.
I think if someone went for a load of piss everywhere, if someone pissed all over the office, you would go, someone's pissed in here. If someone shat all over it, you'd probably be able to identify who it is.
Person, but bad.
Yeah.
Like, it's weird. It has their scent.
It sounds like that person has gone off.
Yeah.
It's weird, isn't it? But no, I do think about this quite a lot, because I get the Barney bus through. We go through somewhere that's got a load of shit.
You're on about the sewage plant near Washington.
Washer, yeah.
Yeah. And
I thought you said the Barney bus then, as in Barney the dinosaur.
That would be good though. No, I've not seen him in a while.
I just imagine you on a bus, it's like, Barney.
he hadn't seen him since he stopped taking acid.
No.
I want to see him again soon though.
Yeah.
But no, I was thinking, right, it was another bus club thought, and I was like, that is an offensive smell. But why? Because being offended by something is subjective.
Yeah.
But why, when it hits your nose, you know it's offending you?
Yeah.
How can a smell be offensive?
Yeah.
Like it's come up to you and gone, fuck off.
Yeah.
And that's what it smells like.
I equally like the way though that if you walk, like I said, like if you walk into a room and it stinks of piss, you'll go, it smells like piss in here. If you open the toilet and someone's been for a shit, it punches you in the face, doesn't it? I feel like if you walk into a room full of piss, you'll go, oh, sorry.
I was pretending it smells like
if you walked into a room that smelled like shit, you would open the door and go, oh, fuck.
I think it's the other way around because of the reason that you say it. Because it's just a potent, strong smell that is unidentifiable. I kind of appreciate, you know, when like people have a fart and you're like, that is vile, but like, well played. Do you know what I mean?
I've got another story about farts.
I always think
piss. You're just like, that's horrible. I think it's better to shit yourself than piss yourself.
Just before we walked up Nevis, right? I forgot to tell you about this. So just before we walked up Nevis, we're just starting, like walking from the visitor centre to like the start of the proper track, really. and we had to go over one of them. Oh, it's not a turnstile, is it? But like a wooden fence with like the steps that you have to go over.
Yes,
it's like a mini tough
not
mudder,
a kissing
isn't it?
gate. It's
It's a tough mudder for farmers.
Yeah,
Just to get over for fun.
like a trestle.
Yeah, like a trestle
gate
thing.
thing.
We was going over them anyway. Reese was in front of me, and you know how my anxiety gets. I feel a bit sick sometimes when I get a bit excited.
Yeah.
I felt a bit sick. Did a bit of balking, was fine, carried on, and I was like, no, we're good now. Let's go. And about 10 paces later, I still didn't feel quite right, but I was give me like 20 steps, I'll be good. We was all taking it in turns going over this stile. Reese went in front of me. Stepped over the stile, and as he went over, he farted. I then stepped. I was like, oh fucking hell, good fart. I stepped over the stile, and as I went over it, I stepped into his fart, and that made me physically sick. I come off of the stile.
But that's in itself weirdly rewarding.
I was originally anxiety. Now that is Reese's arse.
Like that's a good prank, isn't it? And if someone shat themselves, you're like, you've shat yourself, and like the day can continue. One, if someone pisses themselves, you're like, go away. And two, if like you can't do tricks with piss, can you? If someone came and just pissed on you, you're like, that's horrible.
Yeah.
If someone farts at you, you're like, yeah,
Come up and did the shit on you.
yeah, well, I'd make it work. There's something I can throw back at least, isn't it?
No, I'll have shit myself.
You can't just
throw piss back at people.
splash them back.
The times I've shit myself through eating too many mini cheddars, it has come out like wee. You can't it drops through your fingers, mate. You can't get it back.
Why have you tried to catch it?
No, it was that
Why
time
are you
at
still in the toilet?
No, because it was that time at Sevenfest.
Why did
it was
you
in the
try
wilderness.
and catch it when you're outside?
In the wilderness, Chunk's garden.
I mean, it was a wilderness.
It was the wilderness, yeah.
Yeah, because I was thrown up at the same time. It was the worst time of my life. It was bad.
Did you say you've never felt so vulnerable?
Yeah, it is. I was vulnerable to attack.
There's ever a time to
all
attack
his
Sharpie.
enemies were coming at him.
Some would arguably you was the safest you have ever been. Because if there's shit and piss and sick flying everywhere, ain't nobody coming near you, mate.
Yeah, that's like anti-aircraft missiles.
No one's going to stand there and think, oh, I want to rape that human Catherine Real.
No, not rape, but like if my enemy wanted to throw a rock at me or something, like an aerial assault.
Sharpie, no disrespect, mate, but if someone was throwing a rocket at you, you wouldn't have known anyway.
No, it hurt after one of them.
Yeah.
I once when I was in year 7, someone threw a brick at my face.
That explains a lot.
That really hurt.
Wow.
It was half a brick. I was stood in line waiting for English class. I did get out of
Half a
English
brick,
class.
what did he throw at you?
What? The other half?
What did he do with the other half?
I don't know. It just was half a brick. I just saw this thing coming over. I thought it was a tennis ball, but it was orange. And then it hit me and I cried.
Square and concrete.
Yeah, it really hurt. Really, really hurt.
I saw this.
Oh, there's strawberry syrup there.
I didn't even cry to start off with because I was that
Did you
shocked.
cry, loser?
Yeah, after it. But like, it was like that shock at first because I thought I died.
Yeah, obviously.
No, like as soon as the brick, as it got closer, I realised it was a brick. When it smashed me in the face, all I could think of was Lord of the Flies, and that guy got that rock smashed on him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Piggy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
And then when it happened, I just
Poor
sort of
old
went.
Piggy.
Sort of went. I went. The lady has to go to English class. Was like that.
I remember seeing a ball once, and then it wondered why it was getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and then it hit me.
When was that?
Lordy.
So it was fun.
Good laugh. Good laugh. Great time. We've since had it professionally cleaned. It's fine now. And to be fair to Damo, bless him, I messaged him and said, we've had to cover the carpet professionally cleaned. That'll be £30, please. And within 20 seconds, it was in my bank.
And also, never come to my house again.
He has never. He has.
And if you do, get him like one of them like vinyl, like Breaking Bad, all in one.
Yeah,
hazmat suit.
Well, he said
you wear that when you walk in, and you take it off when you leave.
Yeah,
Are
he
you
said
even warm with
afterwards.
them?
What?
Are you even warm with
They're
them?
horrible, yeah.
I love them. I thought they were great, man.
Not after like when you got heat going on.
No, I did it. I used it when I jet washed the Hilton once, and then I thought
The whole of the Hilton.
No, it was the garden, and
No,
it was
the
like
garden.
concrete. And then I thought, like, I don't know what I was doing, but I was jet washing, and they said you need to get rid of all the mud and that, and it was firing back at me. So I wore the full hazmat suit,
Yeah.
and then I was jet washing it, and I was getting all the mud, and I was like, I'm going to be really detailed about it, get right between all the bricks.
Oh, don't do that. Rookie mistake.
I said, I'm finished. I got rid of it all. I just got rid of everything.
All the
Held
grout.
all the bricks.
All of the sand and the.
It was just going really close to it, around every single brick, and everything's wobbly now. If you go to the
That's like when you first went for the job. I think you need, if people want to check it out, it's like episode fucking 10 of season 3 of your interview for that job.
Oh yeah,
With the olives and whatnot.
Oh god, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, it was mad. It was mad fun. But yeah, if you ever go to the Hilton in Lincoln now and have a beer outside, it's like you're on the sea.
So wobbly.
Yeah.